Hello, my Pisces placements. Welcome to your reading for February 2026. I'm Helena with Helena's Tarot. We're going to dive into some messages for the month of February ahead. If you are a February Pisces and you are watching this in February, happy early birthday to you. These are going to be general messages, so I'm just going to see what the cards have to say. If I pull out love, I'll mention love. If I pull out money, career, finance, we'll talk about that. Just going to go with the flow and see what comes out here in the cards. You can watch this for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Really, you can watch for any placement, but sun, moon, rising, and Venus tends to be the most accurate. All right, so I'm going to get these shuffled up for you, and we're going to jump into this reading. Spirit, what does February have in store for my Pisces placements, my sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs? What does February have in store for Pisces? Does February have in... Ooh. All right, Pisces, be on the lookout for some kind of karmic situation unfolding in your life. It seems like you may be put in a situation in the month of February that you feel is not really fair. It could possibly be somebody that's very cold, manipulative, and detached, possibly another Pisces or a Cancer, Scorpio. Could also be maybe dealing with a Libra as well in the month of February, but doesn't have to be. Just take the messages however they resonate. Watch out for somebody very cold and detached, possibly a little bit manipulative. Also, somebody very stubborn and egotistical as well. You may feel like there's a situation unfolding in February that's not really fair to you. Could be somebody at your work. It could be a personal relationship that you're in with somebody at this moment. What else for Pisces in the month of February? What else for Pisces in the month of February, Spirit? What else for Pisces? What kind of person or situation will Pisces be dealing with here? Watch out for somebody trying to start arguments with you in the month of February, Pisces. Watch out for somebody who feels like they always have to have the last word, somebody who always thinks that they're right, or somebody who always has to be right in an argument, somebody who always has to end something with the last word being said. Somebody may also be saying somebody may be saying something to you that's a little bit out of pocket as well in the month of February. I would look out for somebody with a sharp tongue or sharp words being said to one another, or maybe this is you saying something to somebody else in the month of February that is not very nice. Overall, kind of immature energy here. I would just look out for somebody trying to start arguments with you, or trying to get some kind of reaction out of you by, I don't know, passive aggressive comments or something like that. What else can Pisces expect in the month of February? What else can Pisces expect in the month of February, Spirit? What else can my Pisces placements expect in the month of February? Okay, I feel like throughout this difficult situation or environment that you could find yourself in, I think that you're still going to be very grounded. You're still going to be very confident within yourself. You could also look very beautiful at this time. I mean, I'm not saying that you never look beautiful any other time of the year, but this particular month, you could be doing something with your looks. I don't know, maybe you're dyeing your hair, getting a haircut, maybe you got some new clothes. Could be something even just as simple as like you're doing something either different or more elegant with your appearance, and people will be able to tell. You may be in the month of February, you could also be treating yourself to something as well, or somebody may be treating you. Like I said, if you are a February Pisces, it's possible that by the end of this month, you may have somebody wanting to treat you for your birthday and basically make you feel like the Empress, or you may already be embodying the Empress in the month of February. And maybe that's why you may have some people acting a little bit cold and hostile towards you. It's possible some people around you may be jealous of you at this time, maybe because, like I said, you either got a haircut or you got some new clothes. Maybe you're doing your makeup differently. Or if you're a man watching this, same thing. Maybe you got a different kind of haircut, or you groomed yourself up really nicely. You got some new clothes, or could even just be something as simple as like a new perfume or cologne or something like that, where you're making yourself look and feel more elegant, or you're pouring more into yourself and your appearance at this time in the month of February. And I feel like that could maybe be why sorry, I had to. All right, I'm sorry about that, Pisces. Had to wipe my nose for a second. TMI. But anyway, you could just be coming off you could be coming off across as very elegant in the month of February, Pisces. So maybe that's why you have like possible haters around you, or people who are a little bit envious of you and your looks at this time, or just the way that you carry yourself. What else? Why this King of Wands reverse for Pisces? Why this King of Wands reverse for Pisces? Why this King of Wands reverse for Pisces? All right. This is definitely somebody from your past. I'm picking up a message of somebody from your past that you're currently not in a connection with. You could have cut contact with this person. You guys may be in a no contact situation, or this is just somebody from your past that they may be like keeping tabs on you in one way or another. Somebody could be reminiscing about you a lot, and somebody's not able to let you go. If this is somebody from your past, and I feel like that's why there's something about their energy that could be very manipulative at this time, or a little bit conniving. If you get any weird behavior from somebody that you know from your past, like I said, I don't know, maybe they're leaving nasty comments on your post on social media, or maybe they're like somebody may be messaging you saying something out of pocket. It may be like an ex or something like that. And like I said, maybe because I think you're going to kind of be glowing up in the month of February. Like I said, doing something very significant with your appearance. And like, I don't know, maybe somebody is trying to shoot you down because of that, or somebody is trying to wants to get back into contact with you, but in a very immature, negative way. Almost like somebody wants to bring you down because they see how beautiful you are, and you know, how elegant that you are expressing yourself in the month of February, because you're coming out as the Empress. So somebody here, or maybe even multiple people, could be feeling very threatened by you at this time. But we're going to see what else comes out. Sorry, I don't mean to keep moving these cards. I move them over a little bit and I'm like, oh, that's fine. And then no, I look in the camera, I'm like, no, I have to move them over even more, because I'm going to be pulling a few more cards here. All right, what else for my Pisces placements in the month of February, Spirit? What else can my Pisces expect in the month of February? What else do we have for Pisces in the month of February, Spirit, please? And thank you. What else for Pisces? All right, somebody could definitely be coming out of the dark here. This could be you. Maybe in the recent past, you felt a lot of anxieties and insecurities. Maybe especially if it was around another person, or possibly a group of people. In the month of February, you may be coming out of anxieties and fears, and getting over something that happened to you in the past. I'm going to see what this could maybe be about. What was Pisces insecure and fearful about in the past? What is Pisces getting out of that affected them in the past, spirits? What is Pisces getting over? Okay, so some kind of sneaky behavior that somebody may have, wow, getting a lot of like, well, I guess a little bit, getting a lot of, yeah, I have 3 sword cards here, and then I have the justice reverse. I feel like an air sign was very significant to you. I have a feeling you're either an ex or somebody that you used to connect with, even if it was just in like a platonic friendly way or acquaintance, whatever you want to call it. Somebody here definitely could have been either a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I feel like this person in the past was very sneaky and conniving, possibly even a cheater or player. Somebody who was just really immature. Somebody where, like, they could have been a liar as well. They could have been just a very deceitful person. Somebody that within time you grew to not really trust this person. But I see you getting over the fear and insecurities that this person may have brought upon you, Pisces. I see you healing and coming out of that energy of, you know, maybe you were scared to see this person around. Maybe you were scared that this person was going to, like, play mind games with you or something. Maybe this person played mind games with you in the past, and that kind of got like a very, what's the word? A very defensive reaction from you. Um, Water. I'm also seeing quite a bit of, there's 3 cards here that have water in them. It's possible that somebody, whether this is you or the person that you were dealing with, somebody here may live by water. Somebody may live by either a lake, a river, or a beach. That's a very specific message for somebody, but I'm picking up here somebody either really loves the water, like they love to go swimming, they love to, I don't know, go to the beach, or somebody lives around a body of water, but that could be very specific for like maybe 1 or 2 people out there. All right, I'm gonna pull some advice for you, Pisces. What kind of advice do we have for my Pisces placements in the month of February? What advice do we have for my Pisces in the month of February? What kind of advice can you give me for Pisces? Please and thank you. What kind of advice do we have for Pisces? Ooh, I would be very, very careful of toxic habits and or addictions at this time. I don't know if any of you guys eh, drink or do drugs, or I don't know, whatever it is, whatever kind of addictions or bad habits you have. Be on the lookout for that. Or it's, if this isn't you, this is somebody that you were dealing with. They could have had an addiction. It's possible somebody here, like I said, if somebody tries to start an argument with you or start any kind of petty drama, even if it's something as simple as, like, I don't know, passive aggressive comments or backhanded comments or whatever, something really small, it's possible this person could maybe be drunk or on drugs when they do it. It's possible that somebody in your energy that you were connected to, definitely a past person. This person could have been an addict. This person could have been addicted to something, or they were a very obsessive, controlling person. Overall, I'm getting that this person is, now, I'm not a therapist, and for legal reasons, like, I do not offer any medical advice. I don't offer any professional mental health advice, but I'm picking up that this person could have had like a mental issue, like a mental disorder. Like, something about this person just isn't right. Like I said, you could have been dealing with somebody that had some kind of mental problem, or if not a mental issue, just very toxic, controlling, possibly had an addiction. I would be very careful of somebody like that in the month of February. Somebody coming towards you like this, Pisces. I don't know who this person is, but I would not give this person the time of day. I wouldn't waste my time. What other advice do we have for Pisces? What other advice do we have for Pisces? Spirit, in the month of February, what other advice do we have for my Pisces placements? I would be very careful of your resources at this time, Pisces. It's possible that you can be putting in a lot of extra hours at work and not really getting any recognition for it, or it's possible you may be working less. In the month of February, be on the lookout for maybe feeling really burnout, or you may not really have the I don't want to say you're going to feel lazy. I don't think lazy is not the word, but you may just be feeling a little bit depleted in the month of February. Maybe you guys are working too much, or in like, I don't know, in recent times or weeks, you guys could have been overworking. And now in the month of February, you guys may want to take some time off of work. If you have been overworking at all, then yeah, I would definitely try to, if you have any PTO or any kind of time you could use, even if you just call out of work for maybe just like one day, I would definitely like maybe give yourself a break in the month of February. If you have to call out of work for like a day, or if you possibly have any PTO or something you can use, I would definitely try to take some time off of work if you have been overworking. Like if you've been putting in a lot of energy and hours into something, I would maybe try to take a break from that in the month of February, Pisces. It's possible you could have been addicted to work at one point. That's very specific for like maybe one or two of you out there, but somebody here could have been addicted to working too much. Maybe somebody could have been working so they could avoid like their personal life. Somebody could have been working too much here so they don't think about everything that's going on in their personal life. Trying to avoid trying to avoid emotions by overworking possibly, but that may just be for some of you. I don't think that's going to resonate for a lot of you. All right, the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So definitely expect to be very, how do I describe this? Expect a lot of time and energy that you've been putting into something to really come into fruition. Overall, because we also have the Empress here. So the Empress, and then with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, I think regardless in the month of February, I think you are going to be feeling pretty satisfied within yourself. I think you're overall going to be feeling very confident, very abundant, very elegant. I think whoever this person is that could be bothering you in the month of February, or I don't know, trying to reach out to you, or just being in your energy in any way, I think regardless of that, you're going to pretty much be able to move past it. I think you're going to be feeling you're going to be very in tune with your self-worth in the month of February, Pisces. And once again, I have a feeling a lot of you are going to be coming across as very elegant and beautiful. Not that you aren't already beautiful. Not that you aren't already, gracious and beautiful. I'm sure you are, but I mean, something's changing about the way, like I said, your appearance or the way that you carry yourself. It's going to be very attractive to a lot of people. I think you're going to be feeling very attractive. And overall, whoever this person is, I don't think they're going to be able to get under your skin. But like I said, just watch out for a very like immature, manipulative person trying to, I don't know, contact you, get under your skin, or make you feel some type of way. And like I said, also watch out for possible addictions as well. If any of you guys drink or do other things, I would maybe try to, I mean, I can't speak to you in your life, obviously, but I would maybe try to take a break from drinking or whatever toxic addictions or patterns you have. I would maybe try to re examine those. That could also make you feel a lot more confident in the month of February, Pisces, if you put those addictions and or negative thought patterns aside, or any kind of obsessive thinking or qualities that you could have yourself. I think if you really try to work on that, that could also bring you a lot of abundance as well. What else? Um, One last message that I'm picking up. The Eight of Pentacles reverse under the Devil card. It's possible that somebody you know or are familiar with, somebody from your past, possibly, maybe, maybe this person was out of work for a while because of their addictions, possibly, or somebody, I don't know, somebody could have been fired from their job because they were, I don't know, somebody could have been like drinking on the job or something, or showing up to work on like being too high and incoherent. Somebody's addictions could have possibly lost them either a job or a lot of financial opportunities, but that's a very specific message for somebody out there, but only take it as it resonates. But anyway, that is what I have for you, my Pisces placements. If any of these messages resonated with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It would definitely help my channel grow. Comment down below if any of these messages stood out to you or resonated with you in any way. And thank you for being here, Pisces. I'll see you during your next reading. Bye-bye.